Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I'm rattling through my reviews as quickly as I can. I'm aware that there's some that I haven't quite done yet. I'm on with it, but this one today is a good one because it resonates. It resonates with the car world as a whole, with what's going on with insurance prices at the minute. This one is a good one. So without further ado, let's get into this video and I'll tell you what it's all about. So just a quick intro. This is a dash cam video. So the dash cam has been sent to me by Euki, and it is the D600, D900, the dual dash cam. So you've got a front camera there with all your SD card and everything, all that good stuff, and then the rear camera as well. Obviously it's all hardwired, there's no wireless rear camera in this one. That's the kit. Yeah, so just lightly touching on the camera, with insurance prices at the minute, guys, it's always worth just adding in there, you know, when you speak to them on the phone, this is only done on the phone unless there's a tick box online, but whatever. If you speak to them and say, look, you've got dash cam fitted, you never know, it might just reduce your premium just that little bit. Now with the prices how they are at the moment, every little helps. There is a very, very big company that uses that slogan, so you know, every little helps. But anyway, let's get into it. So that, like I say, that's the box. You get a warranty card with it as well. So you've got to obviously use the QR code. You get a 12-month warranty with this one, and you get lifetime technical support and for all your latest firmware. So if you do need to update the firmware, this is the card. So all this comes in the box, by the way. The next one's a quick setup card. Everything you need to know, all in one go. And they've even done cool little videos as well. So follow the QR code, takes you to the YouTube channel, and away you go. Now another good feature of this camera, this dash cam, is it comes with an SD card, so you ain't got to buy extra SD cards. So I can show you that now. So this is the camera. If I put it up against my hand, it's not that big. Yeah, and the good things about this is you stick it to your screen and away you go. Yeah, so you can twist it, so all 360. So if you fancy leaving your animal or something in the car and you want to record what it's doing, that you can do. Now the best bit about this is you can watch it live on your phone. You have to be within range because it's a Wi-Fi range, so unfortunately it doesn't connect to a network as such, but you can connect it to your phone, and within a certain distance it'll let you watch it. So this is the SD card that is included. So it's Euki's 64 gig SD card. Now do read the instructions, as I know some electrical items will only hold a maximum of 64, 128, you know what I mean. There's a maximum. So don't buy in your 3 million gig SD cards and wondering why it doesn't work. They only hold certain, or they only work with certain ones. So unfortunately this one's always been a letdown for me. It's a sticky pad, yeah. Always been a bugbear of mine for dash cams, but I'm here to be honest with you guys. I'd rather have the suction pad, because if it is in the wrong place, you know what I mean, you can adjust it and stuff like that. Or if you do need to move it, or you need a windscreen replacing something like that, you ain't got to fart about with sticky pads. Fucking, you know what I mean. It's not great, but still, nonetheless, it does not detract from the features of the camera. So that being said, the only thing you've really got is your Type C, so it's USB-C. Most things are going USB-C nowadays, and that's obviously the input for the rear camera. Now let's get a few more items out of the box. So I'm going to show you a bit of the wiring as well, just so you know exactly what you're getting. That's always best, right? No good buying something and it not having or not suiting your needs. So just based on what I've just said, you do get two extra sticky pads, sorry. So you can move it twice. Again, suction cup for me is always the best, but you know, we're here to do an honest review. You do get some cable tidies as well. Again, stick on, but if you do want to wire your car and you don't want to go through all the trims and stuff just up here, you can tidy them up as best you can with them. So with regards to wiring, unfortunately this does not come with a hardwire kit as such. It only goes into your 12-volt socket. Right, but there's a little cool feature. Now you don't see many of these, to be honest, with this cool little feature. So you know when you plug a dash cam into your 12-volt socket, into that socket, yeah, it kind of ruins that socket really, doesn't it? That's all you can really use it for. However, they've stuck a USB port on the top. So not only can you just plug your dash cam, you can carry on charging your devices or your sat navs or anything like that as you go. USB-C. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Good length for wire as well if you want to tidy it away in all your headlining and that good stuff. But I think that's a pretty cool feature, that is. It just stops the 12-volt socket being pretty redundant while you're driving, because we all know phones need charging and certain electrical items in a vehicle. And you know, when your kids' tablet's dying, you're on a long journey and you need to give them some life just to keep them quiet in the back. handy little feature. You do get a trim tool as well. So for all these trims that you've got to pop off, such as these, just above my head, sometimes I do need a little bit of lever, and that is a nylon bar, so it's designed to not damage things. However, you know, you can't get away with damaging everything. If you're going to ram it in, it will cause damage, guys. So just be careful. Still, it is a pry bar, such. It's like a trim tool pry bar thing. Can still damage trims, guys. There's not 100% no liability. Know what I mean? Yeah? Trim work's never the greatest either. You just gotta kind of hope it goes back in the right place and doesn't look rubbish. But there's your rear camera, guys. Dead small. Again, if I put that up the palm of my hand, it's gonna sit in your back window, wherever's best. When fitting these cameras, guys, when fitting these rear ones, again, it's a sticky pad. But don't put them on the heater elements that go across your back window. Don't put them on there, because as soon as you pull them off, for whatever reason, you need to take the camera off, something like that, you're gonna pull the heater elements off, and that knackers a windscreen. Or a rear windscreen, if that makes sense. So just be mindful, they need to go in between the heater elements, not on top. It always gets me when people or car manufacturers or whoever sells cars, they put stickers in the back window, and yeah, when they come to remove them, off come your heating elements as well. Same sort of thing, guys. So it's quite a neat little kit. So that's your camera. It's got dark wiring as well, so you can hide it in a dark car particularly. So there's a little bit of a length from the camera. And here's the front to rear. So that's the back end, and that lovely little bit of cable can go through all your trims and just plug into the camera. Let's get the camera, and it just sits inside the camera just like that. So dead easy. You're not going to have too many wires hanging from your vehicle. It's going to get in your way, of course, because it's a bit of a nightmare when you've just got cables everywhere. That's why I advise and recommend having them all tidied away in your headline. And if you're not 100% sure, there are mechanics out there that will fit these dash cams for you for a very, very small fee. Just pick your mechanics wisely, guys, because some people are butchers, and I'm not going to lie, they're butchers. They're just looking for a quick couple of quid, and they'll just ram these wires in anywhere. So that effectively is how it's going to sit on your windscreen. So if I hold it up the right way, so you're going to have these two wires there. So you've got your power wire and your rear camera, and they can just tuck up nicely. So they both kind of sit quite neatly. So it is a neat, compact little idea. So that's about it for the camera and the hardware itself. I'm going to do this in a couple of parts. So I can, Euki are going to see this. Euki are the suppliers of the camera. So it's the Euki D900. Now, it's on Amazon, guys. It's shipped directly from Amazon from a company called Euki. So they do have stock, and they are usually available on Prime. You will have to check the link that I'm going to put in the comments and in the description on YouTube, just for the latest prices on the Euki cameras. I think it was just over 100 quid for the whole kit I've shown you today, and obviously Prime deliveries next day. Yeah, cool, right? So that's your instruction manual. If you're not 100% sure, guys, a little bit of bedtime reading. Us fellas, bedtime reading's not a thing. Normally what we do is we tend to fit everything, muller it, break it, not know how it works, and we still refuse to use these little bad boys. Lots of companies put a lot of effort into making these little pamphlets. You can put them in different languages. And now, guys, it's all about the QR codes, right? The QR codes take you to YouTube channels where us fellas in particular, we can watch videos, but we can't read instructions. Right? Good little bits of kit, these. Always read the instruction, guys, in all fairness, though. It's going to help you out massively. It's going to get you the best sort of experience from any electrical item you use, particularly dash cams. Dash cams will get you out of trouble. Simple as that. If they're always recording, they're always working on a loop, so they won't fill the SD card as such. They'll just keep recording until you need to obviously save it. You can save it pretty quickly. There is a button on the side of the camera. Should you be in a little bit of a knock, that button there, if you can reach it safely and quickly, press it. If not, they do have motion sensors and G-force sensors inside them that will notice if you're in a bit of a, it will start recording or save that recording, so you're always covered, guys. But honestly, dash cams have been an absolute lifesaver for me. For whatever situation you get in, it doesn't even have to be you. It could be someone around you that's had a trip, fall, slip, anything like that, and dash cam footage is absolutely key, guys. So to round off this little part one of me unboxing it, showing you what's going on, there will be a part two that's coming. I'm going to fit it into my wife's car, so I'm not going to film the fitting process because it's very, very similar. There's loads of videos on YouTube on how to fit dash cams. I've done one myself, but what I want to do is I want to show you it working, because it works on an app on your phone, so you can connect to it and you can see everything on your phone. Yeah, so there is a little screen there, but what you want is big screen, so it's on your phone. Everything's included in the app, so do read your instructions, and obviously you get a load of key features and all that good stuff. It's always nice to have a bit of light bedtime reading when you want to fit something like this. But other than that, guys, thank you, Euki, for sending me this. Again, part 2 is going to be coming very, very soon, and you're going to see that fitted in action, and I'll show you some screen clips and bits and bobs that I've been actually using the app just to give you the full picture. But guys, don't overlook a dash cam. Could really get you into trouble. Oh, out of trouble. Other than that, guys, take care, and I will see you in part 2. Bye.